We are back with another lift today, back with another video of Revelations of Pain. And I'll tell you this this chest day was honestly one of my favorite chest days I ever had in like a couple weeks. The pump was insane, the intensity was outmatched. Everything about this chest day was amazing to me. So what I wanted to do is, I used to actually start with chest press or like a bench press, incline bench type exercise as the first chest exercise, but I was like, why not start off with weighted dips first? Cause weighted dips is like one of the most exercises where, in order for me to do the amount of reps I want to do, I have to start off with that exercise first. Cause if I was to just do like two different exercises then did dips as my third, then it will be hard to go heavy and it will be hard to do the amount of reps I need to do beyond failure. So I always end up doing weighted dips first for 2 sets till failure with some heavy weight, and then I'll start moving to the heavy chest press on incline movements like the dumbbell incline bench, the chest press, things of that nature, etc. This chest day really made me appreciate how disciplined and how locked in I was today. Cause I'll admit, I didn't really feel like, training today. I didn't feel like doing nothing today. And when we went to go actually train, it was different. Like right in the mode, I was in the mode. Like at first I was like, man, I don't really want to do this right now. Until I actually started doing it, I was locked in. Like I was just in the mode. Like I just did not want to stop doing it. I just want to keep going as hard as I physically can on all these sets. So my whole goal for every single set is to go beyond failure every single set. And I wouldn't even call that a goal. That's like a guarantee. That's I'm forced to do that. I have to do that. I have to go to the gym every single day, giving it absolutely 100%. I'm not going to walk out the gym knowing that I could have done more. I'm going to walk in the gym knowing that I'm about to go in here and go absolutely insane. And I'm leaving the gym knowing that I went insane. And that's the goal for every lift. Like I said, I didn't even mean to say goal. Why am I even saying goal? We do this every week. We do this every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This is nothing new. So I wouldn't even call this a goal. I would just call this a reminder. Because I always do this. I do this all the time. This is nothing new to me. I haven't done incline bench in like a long time. And when I did it, I always do like a close grip position. I feel like, yeah, that's good. Like I could still train my chest doing that. But I feel like I'll get more chest activation if I was doing the grip more wider. And my weight, what I struggle with the most when it comes to strength is incline exercises. So like incline dumbbell press, incline bench press, those are my 2 weak points. So I like to, target more of those type of exercises every chest day now. Because I could go heavy and do some pretty good weight on chest press movements like this and do some good weight on weighted dips. I could do good weight. I could literally full stack pec fly machines, stuff like that. But when it comes to like, incline bench, stuff like that, dumbbell incline bench, those are like my weak points. And that's because when I used to train back then, I used to not do those exercises. I used to like literally not do dumbbell press. I used to do dumbbell press like once a year. And I used to bench once a year. So I barely used to bench or any of that. I just started benching consistently, this year for like a year right now. And the best decision I ever made was to switch to only incline bench movements and chest press movements for my chest. Because ever since then, ever since I stopped flat benching, ever since I started doing exercises that wasn't, good for my upper chest, I have seen a lot of growth from my chest, and people realize it. Because back then, my chest was like way smaller than it is now. Like now, you could literally see my chest getting bigger and bigger and bigger by the moment. You can look at old videos from months ago and see how much I progressed. I'm starting to see a lot of stretch marks. I'm starting to see a lot more veins on my chest. I'm starting to see my upper chest also get more bigger. I also see my chest fully maxing out, meaning my chest fully getting more bigger and bigger by the moment. and that's because I switched my routine up. I do 2 sets beyond failure every exercise. I'm making sure I go heavy, and I'm making sure I'm going for that at least 6 to 8 rep range. My goal is to be in the 6 to 8 rep range every single exercise, and I'm not going to stop at 6 or 8. I'm obviously going to do more reps than that. If I could do more than 6 or 8, I'll do more than 6 or 8. But I'm going to put a weight that's heavy enough to the point where I'm forced to only be able to do 8 to 6 reps. So that's the rep range I want to be in. I'm going to go beyond failure to 6 to 8 reps, either those two. If I have to do more reps because the weight is like a little bit too light, then it'll happen. I'm not going to stop the set because I didn't meet the goal, the only 6 to 8 reps. I'm going to keep on going even though I already surpassed the goal. So one thing about this chest press exercise here is the machine was kind of broke, but I'm not gonna lie, I was still getting some chest activation. So honestly, I ain't have a problem with this at all. Boy, I'm telling you, chest flies gotta be one of my favorite chest exercises that I've ever done every chest day. Every chest day, this is literally the exercise that get my chest as sore as possible. This is really what gives me crazy chest pumps. Honestly, everybody, listen up. If y'all want to build an insane chest, if y'all want to build a bigger chest, bro, I'm telling you, do chest flies every exercise. Not every exercise. Do chest flies every chest day. Chest days is literally like one of the most favorite days. Everybody loves chest days. That's one of my favorite days mostly, but my number one day is leg day. I always love doing leg day. Leg day is always like one of my number one days because that's when you feel the most pain. That's where I'm mostly locked in. That's where I mostly feel like I don't want to do this today, but I do it anyway. And when I end up getting in that mode, when I end up training, when I end up doing in that mode, like when I'm already there, when I'm already, doing the leg day, like before, I'm at the house thinking, man, I don't want to get my shoes to go walk over to the gym to do this. And I would force my mind to do things I don't feel like doing, and I would be there. And by the time I'm there, I'm already in the mode. I'm already right under that bar. I'm already ready to unload that weight and go as hard as I physically can, no matter how I feel, no matter what type of feeling I'm going through, no matter what's happening. I'm going to make sure I'll go in that gym to get a good lift. And that's period. That's just how it's going to be. Anyways, listen. Chest flies is literally the best chest exercise. Some of y'all might not agree, but in my opinion, where I mostly felt the most soreness and pain and muscle fatigueness in my chest is when I do chest flies. I swear, when I do any exercise, it could be pec flies, incline dumbbell bench, any exercise, it will make my chest really sore. But what really makes my chest sore is literally pec flies. Pec flies are literally the best chest exercise in my opinion. They literally get your chest so sore. Like after this, I would say, look, this is what y'all should do. So do all the normal chest exercises y'all do, right? And at the very last exercise, make sure chest flies is like your last exercise of the chest day. Bro, I'm telling you, you're going to get the most insane pump. After this, my entire chest was pumped up. Like, you could literally see the pump I got here. I'm going to stop talking and just show y'all this pump because this pump was insane.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
This entire pump in general just made my entire day way much better than it already is. I loved it.
I'm obsessed with my physique now. Like, I don't even feel
I loved every single moment of the training. I love every single moment of the pain. I love every single moment of this pump. I loved it all. And we're going to be back tomorrow doing the exact same thing. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a constant circle. It never ends. And I'm loving it. I'm proud of it. We're going to keep working hard. We're going to keep becoming the best version of ourselves we could ever be. We got so many goals that we want to accomplish, and we will accomplish them. And I promise you, we will. This right here is one of my favorite poses. I've been doing this pose since I was younger. I just love this pose.
Now when I go back to the house and I gotta eat a lot, I'm gonna be ready.
In a few minutes, we're gonna get ready to train back. At the beginning of the back day, I wanted to go slow and controlled with some weighted pull-ups. I haven't did 90-pound pull-ups in so long, and when I tell you these reps felt so good, I didn't expect to do these reps this clean. And when people say, well, your neck is not going above the bar, when you're doing weighted pull-ups, I promise you, no matter what weight you're doing, you know, if you're doing pull-ups right, and your goal is to go heavy and to give your back, you know, enough fatigue to the point where your back is literally sore, like you can literally feel your lats sore and stretched apart after doing it. You feel muscle fatigueness after. I promise you, you're not going to be able to go above the bar. If the weight is heavy enough, you won't be able to go above the bar. Test it out. Get like a weight that you can at least hit 6 reps with. At least your arms go, you know, to the point where it's a 90-degree angle. So if you're just doing pull-ups and it doesn't even look like you're going up, at least your eyes should go above the bar. Like you could at least see above the bar when you do the pull-ups. So when you see the beginning of the reps I have done, right? At the first couple reps, you see what I did to 90 pounds. Y'all saw how my arms went all the way up. You see how I was in a 90-degree angle, but my neck wasn't above the bar. That's the type of form you should have when you're going heavy on pull-ups. The only time you should be going neck above the bar doing weighted pull-ups is if the weight is like medium weight or lightweight. 90 pounds was obviously heavy, so, you know, I couldn't go a neck above the bar, but I still got some good reps where I felt muscle fatigueness. As long as you feel muscle fatigueness, as long as you feel sore right after, as long as you actually feel you training that muscle, the weight is fine. But don't get a weight that's too heavy to the point where you're just crashing out, you know, half reps and you don't even feel anything. You need to get a weight that's heavy at the beginning. You don't got to go neck above the bar, but you need to make sure you at least feel it in your lats. See, with the 90 pounds, it was heavy, but I was able to go slow control with it, and I was able to feel it in my lats. I was still feeling, you know, me training my back. I still felt my back being sore. And with any exercise, y'all always see me go heavy and slow control when it comes to back days. When I did these lat pull downs, y'all saw I was just going slow and controlled the whole time. I remember my old form used to be sloppy. I used to literally fast rep some like weight that was obviously too heavy for me. And as I progressed, I matured. I've got more knowledge. I know more about training more. You know, back then, if you go to my old videos when I used to have a buzz cut, used to see my old gym videos, used to see my form on most exercises were terrible. And y'all used to notice it. But now, we're matured. We're different now. We're more locked in. We know more things now. We know more about training. And it just doesn't end there. It just gets better and better by the moment. So I did more reps on all these exercises, right? When I tried to save this specific part of the lift right here, it literally wouldn't save to my phone. So I had to screen record the actual, you know, file that I wanted to save to my phone. And I screen recorded like the last reps, because I didn't want to screen record a whole 10-minute, you know, footage. So I got the footage of me doing the last 2 exercises. I did some row type exercise, and I did this one as well. And then that's where basically we ended off the back day with. Let's go flex the pump, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Enjoy this back pump.